I have always had wanderlust, and even today, in my late 60s, I still roam around the wildlands like a hobo, camping in my car every chance I get. I spent the first 27 years of my life in Michigan, but then ended up working in southeastern Arizona and wintering in Sonora, Mexico. I love these three places and have truly felt privileged to live in them. I am accustomed to driving from one to the other, and I feel compelled to hit the road again and again in an attempt to still feel relevant in these places that have been my various homes. Perhaps this swath of North America has become a rut I have carved for myself, but I feel I need to pay homage to these places I love. My travels become like a migration pattern, with the whole route feeling like one connected landscape. I have years of memories all along the way over many different seasons. At the age of 12, my parents first took me out west. By 16, I began hitchhiking across the country every summer. This year, I will head out again, trying to relive the seasons I remember best. I like the open road and not feeling trapped. Being part of a bigger world that takes days and days to travel gets into your blood. I imagine birds following the seasons feel the same sense of a larger home. The landscapes and weather I have seen have imprinted on me. I find each day in the morning and evening, when the bustling world settles down, that the animals are most active and the world is most alive. For me, waking up down an abandoned road in the middle of nowhere, making coffee on a camp stove, and listening to everything come to life is so satisfying. Even in the winter, even when it is below zero, I still go camping. The quiet is like no other time of year. All those beguiled to have a certain size house, lots of toys, and a polarized identity seem unfortunately stuck. The place I always want to come back to is a healthy, living, breathing world of natural systems and harmony. I want to be where no one is holding you down, somewhere off the main roads, somewhere taking it all in, away from the noise, out in the wild. Heading back east through Arizona's White Mountains one autumn full moon evening, I heard the elk during the rut. What I love about the road is dealing with whatever weather comes your way. Sometimes it is best just to pull over and let it rain. After it lets up, everything feels so alive. When it gets late, I find a place along the highway in Nebraska to sleep and watch and listen as the traffic passes in the dark. In the morning, the air is so clean and the skies are so sunny. You get an early start, feeling as if you were on top of the world. I love getting back to where I grew up. When the warmth finally comes to the Great Lakes, the elements of the environment feel so accommodating. The water, sand, and air all feel so smooth and soft. On fall Michigan mornings, you can feel the cold air that settled overnight. The jays seem to capture the mood perfectly. The cranes gather by the lakes before heading south. Going back west has a special feel. The vistas open up and the roads seem to go on forever. When the north is enduring the winter, I drop down into the Sierra Madres of Mexico, where the animals don't have to hunker down. Here, everything is still in full swing. The sounds echo off into the past of an ancient primordial tropical deciduous forest. People still carry on in the old language rhythms of ancient Mexican tribes. The cycle takes me back north in the spring, heading back along the routes to the places I love, the places in nature that have always called to me.